All right, we're moving on to some other updates now coming in. There have been protests reported in Ladakh, stone pelting on the Hill Council office that has been done by a group of youth protesters. This is in context of the MHA talks with the Ladakh leadership regarding the inclusion of Ladakh under the 6th schedule of the Constitution and the granting of full statehood. The meeting is scheduled, next meeting is scheduled for 6th October in Delhi. But what we are getting to know is that people are getting impatient or they're losing patience on ground, which is why this protest has now taken place. You've got several prominent faces from Ladakh like Chering Dorje Lakruk, along with the likes of Sonam Wangchuk, who've been leading the protest for constitutional safeguards for Ladakh. And they're not happy with the way these talks are ongoing with the Home Ministry. Like I said, the next meeting was called for October 6th. But the people on ground don't seem to be very happy with the way the progress is being made, even with the talks that are being held with the leadership in Ladakh or the civil society. What we're being told is, my colleague Ishan is also joining us. Ishan, the public seems to be unhappy that the meeting has been called for October 6th. They want it sooner. They're not happy with the delays in the process?
Well, that's not the entire case. The case is that we have been sitting on hunger strikes trying to ensure that the centre is pushed towards restoring statehood to Ladakh and also granting constitutional guarantees under the 6th schedule. But there has been too much delay, too many rounds of talks, and they believe that their patience is coming to an end, and they want the resolution to happen at the earliest, and they feel the centre is not trying to deal with their problem on time. And that's why the protests have escalated. And Sonam Wangchuk, if you remember, has been the face of these protests, who's an environmentalist and also who was somebody who inspired Amir Khan's 3 Idiot movie. And he has been sitting on hunger strike once again from the last 15 days. And today there was a street protest called by this group of students, which turned violent, and after which BJP's office and Hill Council office came under stone pelting from these youth. They've also tossed down a police vehicle which was stationed outside the BJP unit office in Leh. And BJP office has also been vandalized by them. There has been a long time attempt by Ladakh Buddhist Association and Kargil, Apex body. These are the two bodies which are socio-political bodies, social-religious bodies, I beg your pardon, who have been trying to push for talks with the centre. And there was also, quote-unquote, depoliticization of this group recently done for the next meeting that was going to be held in Delhi. But they are saying that they are not happy with the sort of movement that is taking place in regard to talks. Though the centre is trying to also push in and to ensure that the benefits of the abrogation of Article 370 and the bifurcation of Jammu Kashmir into 2 union territories, because that is where the problem stems from. So when 2019, when bifurcation took place, that's when the Ladakh became a different union territory, and they wanted a safeguard of their land, jobs, and that's what the centre had also promised. Now, why are they angry with the BJP? Is because during the last Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council elections, they had promised that they will be giving protection under 6th schedule of the Constitution of India to them, and also try to restore statehood. But that did not happen. That's why the anger is against the BJP there. And they believe the centre has held too many talks. And today there have been violent clashes, which we haven't seen take place in Leh. Leh has been by and large peaceful during the turbulent times. And today's clashes, arson also taking place, and BJP's office being vandalized, something which will definitely prompt centre to relook into the entire strategy that they are trying to deal with when it comes to Ladakh.
Yes, seems like impatience is growing. Ishan, thanks a lot for breaking down this entire scenario for us. But look at the visuals. It's not a large number of people per se, but of course this is Leh Ladakh. By that context, a lot of people have come on the ground. We have been told that these are largely students or youth-led protests that took place today. We've seen enough of that already in Indian neighborhood. There is security presence on ground, but there has been arson and other activities, destruction of public and private property that has taken place with loudspeakers and all. A number of people have gathered. Let's wait and see what the state's response to this could be. Certainly, this is not the path that anyone should be employing, despite the fact that talks are ongoing. We leave it at that. It's time for a very short break. More news and updates in just a bit.